Okay, this is game number 50 in the DCSS World Record Streak. A nice round number 50 is, and we really have all the species and all the backgrounds currently represented in the streak, except for one, and that is the mummy. Now it's kind of a big meme to play a MuMo. I'm not going to do the MuMo challenge, but I am going to play a MuMo for my final game before everything is represented. And it'll be kind of a fun challenge. It's not a very good start. We could very well lose due to RNG on it, but hopefully that doesn't happen. You know, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun way to end the streak. Not that I expect the streak to actually end. You know, I'm not going to set out to lose or anything, but you know, it's probably going to be something that it's going to be fun to end on in terms of, you know, I'm not going to be streaking for a while after this. I'll just sort of sit on my record and see if anybody wants to challenge it. But anyway, why don't we just go ahead and get started? So let me pull up this window here. See, we've got a little message already. Gozag's here, okay. So we'll take our mummy. Notice monk is grayed out. That's for a good reason. Gonna take the monk, and we're gonna go spears because spears are good. Got an interesting start here.
MuMo time, baby. Let's get our soggy tissue and pray to RN Jesus.
There we go. Thank you there for that bit. Good message. Whenever I figure out how to win deck, I will beat your record with text. There you go, Adort. Good luck making that happen on a regular basis. There's a lot of RNG there. Alright, let's take stealth to 2. -1 aptitude. I'd still like to have a little bit of stealth, to be honest. That's the first thing we'll do. Make sure that's manual. I want to look at, yeah, cost. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll train stealth to 2. That'll be our first thing. So the water's nice. Like I was saying, the start's kind of awkward because things could come from here, things could come from here, things could come from all over the goddamn place. But we have a place that we can fight. We can fight enemies on the water, so that'll be helpful. Let's go straight into a hallway, though. Okay, cool. First enemy is a bat, easy enough to kill. Now we could just, like, rest for a million years. Alright, Hobgoblin, he can do 10 damage. Technically he can only do 8 damage, but that doesn't mean that I want to assume that's what'll happen. That's something that we've recently discovered. When a monster has a weapon, you add the base damage, you add the damage of the weapon as well, and then you subtract 2 to see the actual maximum. So I've actually been off by 2 points this whole time. What are we training? We're training stealth. We're getting that to 2. Ah, okay, so we have jackals. Strong as this character is, we really don't want to fight jackals. We're only in a robe. Wow, we almost died to a rat. That's why we don't want to fight jackals. Okay, stealth is 2. I think we train fighting now. Until we find a weapon worth training. Ideally, we find a brand really early. But this will give us hit points, this will give us kind of an effective slaying bonus to some degree. It's not bad. Do I want to fight a slug? I'm thinking no. Whoa, hit the wrong button there. Lowercase c, not capital C. Got our first amulet. Probably would have been fine even if he had woken up. I mean, the thing is that he can't go through doors, so there was a 0% chance of him killing us. No, we are not going to wear ID. The amulet could be harm, and that would be virtually game ruining. What's sad is we've already found 2 potions here. Can't use them. another pack of jackals. Okay, this guy's awake. So we really have nothing except for this scroll. Like we can fight him, and let me say we would probably win. The problem is he can do like 8 damage to us every single turn if he's so inclined. So 8, 16, 24, that's a 3-shot. Probably I should just run away. He is slower than me, so you see this is an option. Mixer is from Microsoft. Honestly, I don't think Twitch has anything to worry about unless they style themselves as a free speech platform, because Twitch's, in my opinion, Twitch's main weakness is the fact that it just bans people for frivolous reasons, like almost every social media platform, but Twitch is particularly guilty of it, if I'm being honest. And that's like a harsh criticism, but it's accurate, you know. Ska will run to close the streak. Alright, I don't want to fight this, but I'm gonna. See, we could have had some serious issues there. But there's just too many of them alive on the floor. But this is good. I like seeing these weapon guys, because those ones I can just outrun if need be. Did we just find something? No. Let's get this arrows. I want body armor. That's what we really need more than anything. Okay, we're going to kill the cockroach first. He can outrun us, so nice. But yeah, we could go Uskawa. It depends. I want to go Gozag, of course. Gonna get strength.
So we're gonna do Mountain Dwarf Stalker next.
Mountain Dwarf Stalker? What, is that like an old version class? Okay, I feel pretty confident about fighting these guys, but hold on a minute, there's leather, so we're at least gonna wear that, come on. There's no reason to be in a robe. I knew there was something I saw that I wanted to wear. That was a bit of a fault. One disappointing thing is we haven't found a weapon yet. It might behoove me to train a little polearms with that, but with that -2 aptitude, I think we just stick to fighting. Were there stones for me to pick up? No. Cool, we separated that jackal out. I think this one's alone. Not bad, not bad. I feel very, very confident about fighting jackals now. Maybe not quite so many. That's okay, we're fine. And now for the grand finale, there is a dart slug still. And we want that scroll. Do an ASCII streak? What? Okay, to scrap all the XP. No, Dinky, that's an old version. That's an old version thing. There's no post spawns like post level gen spawns anymore, so you can't do that. Also, Mr. Elstrom, you're technically right. Where was that? That was right here. Technically, I should have come from the door. At the same time, they're slower than me, so I could just like walk away, you know, if need be. So it didn't really matter one way or the other. But you are right, to be technical. Let's grab these stones. Okay, look at our staircases. 3, 4. Okay, this is the one with the most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The most exits, the most free tiles next to it, so that's the one we want to go to. Could be wandering monsters you miss. That's true. And there is. All right. The vaunted mummy strats here. This is now an apocalypse run. Hey, Aramet, what's up, man? Where that Naga barding? Let me get right on that. Hell yeah! Thank you, Aramet. Much appreciated. Cool stuff, man. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta use these scrolls. Identify. Go ahead and identify the amulet. It's magic regen. Okay, whatever. Identify one of these scrolls. Blinking, very good. Identify random uselessness. Okay. Alright, we have blinking. That's really, really handy. Thanks again, Airman. Much appreciated. Let's try to stay near this staircase.
I am gonna pie you, Malkle, for
No.
potion silence.
No. No. Not the pies. Okay. Should have probably thrown rocks at him. It's okay, though. Technically, I think the optimal thing to do would be for me to wait at a staircase for roughly 9 billion turns. Like, if we ran into an adder right now, it might eat me up even if I am immune to poison. Identify immolation. Oh, hell yeah! Hey, buddy. Training shields for the buckler. How's the game going so far? Well, we finished D1 without too much incident. There were a few dart slugs, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm a little sad because all I have is leather armor, but we just found a buckler.
Hype, I have bits. Help, I don't know what to do.
Thank you, Tony, for the bits. Now, sadly, this means we're going to swing slowly sometimes, but that's fine. Bucklers are really good, so we will fake MuMo challenge. It's not the MuMo challenge. All right, we'll take shields to 4. With the -2 aptitude, it might take a hot minute, but that's okay. It's completely worth. Che or no balls? Hey, blokes. We could go Che. Che is right here, actually. But, I mean, it's Gozag. Am I going to not take Gozag? Come on. It's a mummy. I have to take Gozag. I don't know. I could take Che. You guys want to see a Che MuMo? we could do it. Sure it's not a Che game? I started... You know what's funny? I will say this. We started...
Please no Che.
Thank you again for the bits. No, we started the streak with a Che character, the Tengu of Che. So it might be interesting to end to get the final race class, you know, with Che. I don't think I should though. I don't think I should. It's obviously not optimal. Gozag's obviously the one to take here. Gozag is too straightforward. It's still a mummy, man. No, we're gonna go Gozag. It's just too good. I believe that you could win with Che. I believe I could too, but it could create an uncomfortable amount of RNG deaths. Greed is good, Gozag says. Greed is good. It is true. So this is cool. We're going to get a lot of strength now from, or a lot of power, I should say, from killing things. This extra gold is going to go a long way. Really, really lucky that we found Gozag so early. Rose is too smart, can't trick him into suboptimal play. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, here's our first big challenge, I think. If need be, I can blink to this doorway, or I can use a potion petition. Crap. Okay, this officially got way worse. But I think we can fight this and win. And we can. Okay. I'm glad that I went to that. You know, if I hadn't preemptively run in here, that dart slug would have come in from the other side. You know, my instinct is always to do the thing that stops me from getting ambushed. So I know that I said I could just blink here and close the door, and then I just sort of... I had a sixth sense that something bad was coming. Closed the door and waited until they starved. Yeah. Great plan. No brands yet, by the way. See, this snake doesn't want to die. There we go. Ouch. Neither does this hobgoblin. Okay, let's just walk away, because with random energy he could two-shot me. Just go up. It's getting very, very lucky. Game 100 should be 30 runes, so I have to go Wujian and abuse that bug that lets you get extra runes? Is that what you're saying? Are we serious? On the game 50 should be 15 rune things. I can do 15 runes. I haven't done it the entire streak, so honestly, yeah, I think I will. I think I will do 15 runes this time. Yeah, there's a bug with Wujian where if you get a mimic, if you oh shit, this is really bad. I could shaft her. I need to kill this Quokka first. College cat comes to play. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated, Tony.
College cat comes to play.
Alright, I think we can kill her, actually. Ouch. Please get shafted. She didn't get shafted. We're gonna have to rely on... wow, okay. How much damage can she do? 3d4. Okay, that's a potion petition. Heal wounds, magic resistance, agility, heal wounds, curing, magic. Oh, it's definitely the second one. Down she goes. No, shaft does not always work. It's like a high chance, I think, but it's definitely not guaranteed. That's rough, man. But yeah, she does 12 damage maximum. Identify. Alright, there's 3 enchant weapons available. We just have to do it twice more. I don't think so, man. I think this is a floor skip waiting to happen. Although, I will say this, is I don't dive before more Natasha. I could just enchant up this spear. I sure wish we had a brand already. Or we had more gold. Getting shafted at this point would be pretty bad. Good, level 5. Gives us more hit points to work with. Can you believe we still haven't found any armor other than this leather armor? The no traps of last game may have spoiled us, but Gozag will spoil us more. It's true. You know what? Speaking of traps, I'm a mummy and I'm worshipping a god with no piety decay. So you know what we're going to do? We're just waiting.
Mummy screams for 10 years.
That is exactly what's happening. Oh god. That was Natasha. We gotta find... we gotta find another upstairs, boys. This obnoxious cat. You know, I like cats in real life, but not in this game. It's okay, we have Blink Scroll, we have 3 enchant weapon. If we decide that we have to do some shenanigans, I can always enchant up this spear, but I'm being a little greedy by not doing that immediately. I think we'll be okay, though. I'm going to feel much better, though, once I have 400 gold. Player ghosts weren't supposed to roam, put Natasha in a box. That is frustrating, too. Like, we used our best early game resource to take care of her, but man, we gotta do it all over again 2 more times, so she's essentially created a floor that's way too deadly to even think about staying on. Enchant the spear, Gozag will just give you an artifact weapon later. You're probably right. You're probably right. I don't know, man. Gozag says greed is good. And I really don't want my mid-game to be super annoying. Remember, we have to skip Spider, if we get Spider. On account of the fact that Tarantellas are horrifying. +1 is a big deal. We'll see. Seems like I'm going to get to 400 gold again. Hey, buddy. I would probably if I... This is awesome. Found this sling. I would if I hadn't found this buckler. The sling is amazing, by the way. Why do you have to skip Spider? Tarantellas, they have this thing called AF Confuse. And basically mummies cannot drink potions, right? So they can't stop themselves from being confused. I see we found a glowing great mace. I don't think we're going for that, man. I hate two-handed weapons, and it would be slow as hell right now, which is like a death sentence. I'm a little confused about that tile. He had a mace, and it looked like it was enchanted, but... Oh, it's cursed, okay. I was like, it's +0. Why does it have that tile? A better Dark Maul. That's not saying much. Dark Maul's pretty bad for streaking. Really love the fact that we have this sling. This is incredibly powerful. Really hope I find like a short sword of venom, or even better, like an electric broadaxe. That'd be sweet. Alright, floor is done. Except... How's not MRG crawl going? I really haven't been working on it, to be honest. But soon. Especially now that this streak is going to basically be over. I'll just retire as the reigning champion and do other things. Maybe I'll do some coding streams, how about that? How are the biceps? See, Wesley's asking the important questions here. They're feeling great. I've already gotten some strength gain off of your suggestions, so I do appreciate that, man. Alright, so this is a curious little transporter vault. I don't think I've seen it before. It's filled with gnolls. The reward seems to be a ring. But, there's a large shield? What? I don't see a large shield. But, there's just a lot of these guys. This one has a wand of polymorph. I don't care about that. This one has a ring of ice. I see. Is that a brand? Yeah, halberd of venom. That would be something we could use, except that's two-handed, so we really don't want to. I mean, the problem is I go in here, I could get netted immediately, and we don't have a good way. We don't have a good way of dealing with that, really. There's nowhere to run in this vault. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I think we hold off. I think we hold off. Workout streams when? That's a thing I could do, I guess. Alright, so Natasha is up here, but I'm actually willing to try my luck against her now. Because I can do this. Okay, that didn't work. And that's fine. Because we do this. That didn't work either. I'm mostly worried about the fact that she can do a solid 12 damage to me every single time. That's why we aren't just going balls to the wall. Subs for push-ups, I have seen that. That's a thing I could do. How many push-ups should I do for each sub? RF minus is the part that scares you? Yeah, well there's no fire damage. Natasha can only magic dart. 30 push-ups. Okay, ossuary is here. Once I have 400 gold, by the way. Oh wait, never mind. There's a ringmail here. Do we wear it, you guys? It could be risky. The thing is, it could be like Slay -6 cursed or some crap, and we don't know if we have a remove curse scroll. But man, it's tempting. I could just buy the chainmail instead. That really can't be bad. What to do? Do it, yo. It's not the optimal thing. It's really not the optimal thing. The optimal thing, high quality stream, is wear ringmail. Alright, high quality stream. I'll take the risk. Hey, it's good.
That
It's
ringmail is
dazzling me.
dazzling me.
There you go. Alright, so we also have ox slots. Boots, helmet, we'll just... Doesn't really matter which one we pick, they do the same thing, we'll pick the helmet. Well, Wesley, hindsight's always 20/20. Could have just as easily been like Slay -6 cursed. Hey, buddy. Check it out. We have our Ogre Man. I could probably melee him to death, but only if I enchant up. Honestly, what I should do is I should enchant this sling. Slay -6 start condemn tally. No. Terrible. Yeah, we're just going to go down a different staircase. We're not ready yet for ogres. This, however, is fine. Shields is 4. Just train some fighting then. Get strength. Found our ossuary. We also found this rapier. Well, we have no way of knowing if it's like cursed or if it's good. Sling train, we definitely could. I'm being kind of greedy because you know me, I'd really rather end up in like broadaxe or something. But it's a matter of finding that, you know. Hey, there's a war axe right there. There's a lot of ways I'm being greedy right now. -16 strength for Antar? That doesn't exist. It only goes to 10, man. War axe will suffice. I think an unbranded war axe is pretty miserable. How much does this do? 20? Yeah. There we go. Rest up, go in. Just tab all this. Okay, Okay, this could be a problem. We want to kill both of these guys. We don't want to leave this place, right? We really don't. We don't want to leave this place without taking the loot. But the thing is, they do 20 damage, so could be bad. You know what? I'm going to roll the dice on this rapier because no matter how bad it is, I can enchant it up to at least +2. I think it can only be at like -1, right? So here we go. +1 rapier speed. So it's a good choice. Not really worth training, I don't think, but did we manage to pull? Yeah, we did. And we killed it with the sling, nice. Rapier speed is better than plain quick blade? You sure about that? I guess it might be. Anyway, it's already +1, so. Given that we don't want to end up being in a short blade situation for the entire game on a mummy, we're not going to train it. Okay, but we are going to use it for the time being. We're not going to enchant it either. Current null is Gozag. There you go, Wesley. Gozag, best god. Ouch. By the way, I love this helmet. Makes me look like I have a weird crown on. Okay, got a lot of scrolls. We do have Remove Curse. That means I can wear this ring. It's a +2 ring of strength. A minor but serviceable improvement. Let's go ahead and get our boots here. And wear our boots. Cloak, gloves, no cloak, no gloves. Gozag seems unfun. Why do you say it's unfun? I'd say it's one of the most fun gods, or at least one of the most powerful. Do you mean because it takes away your food? It's not as bad as it seems. Nice, Scrolls of Telly. Oh shit, a Scroll of Brand Weapon. That's interesting. That opens up some things to me. We could brand that war axe if we wanted to. We could brand the sling, that's true. I don't think we need to, though, with this rapier available. I think what we do is we buy the silence first, because that lets us safely kill Natasha. And then we save our money? No. I'm gonna buy some scrolls here. So I dropped the amnesia. I only bought it to get an identify on that. And then we're going to use identify on these scrolls. I see we have an enchant armor. That I'm going to go ahead and use. Let's say on the boots. Strongest god in the game, but not very flashy. That's true. That's a pretty good evaluation. So yeah, I mean, if I wanted to just like be giga powerful right now, I would use these 4 enchant weapons, have a +5 rapier of speed, and I would utterly smash the early game. But I think we're strong enough. I think we're strong enough to survive for a good little while. Long enough for me to save those and use them on a broad axe. I'm sort of stopping myself from trying to melee that ogre, because I know I shouldn't. Although we do have Blink Scroll, that doesn't mean that I want to burn it. I have to be very careful about my resources on this guy, because while I have Gozag and I can give myself potions if I want to, they're less reliable than the good old-fashioned Blink or Fear Scroll. Yeah, shops are good. Perhaps better is the fact that you can buy out of any shop that you find along the way. You know, we've seen that, like, I already found some shops and I was able to buy way more stuff out of them that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to. 150. Thanks. Thank you, China. It's much appreciated, man. Fair and balanced. Oh, I'll let the girl read it.
Our new DCSS background, fair and balanced. FB starts with a new spell book that has animate skeleton sticks to snakes, lightning, spire, BVC, and statue form. The book is called Tony's Fair Balanced Book of Bad Spells.
Alright, that sounds entirely fair and balanced. Oh, hey, here's some interesting stuff. Wish I'd found this first. We got Gloves of Strength, Hat of Seeing Invisible. Glad I enchanted the boots. So the only thing I really wasted money on here was the helmet. But check this out, man. Check this out. Shield of Protection. That's amazing. That is an outrageous find. That we're going to be wearing for the entire game. Pretty much guaranteed. Thankfully, this speed rapier just doesn't care about the penalty there. Amazing. Okay, really good. We also have Scale Mail of Fire Resist, which I probably would like to be wearing. You know, we are vulnerable to fire still, which is very bad. Would you say that you're not as fond of games with less well-defined win conditions, such as Minecraft or sandbox RPGs? I think that I would enjoy streaming those, because then I could kind of work with the audience to determine some fun things that I could be doing. I really want to stream CDDA, but I don't care about these books really. I really want to stream Dark Days Ahead because it is mostly a sandbox game, right? And well, there's just a lot of fun things. You could have the Twitch people. Where's the Temple of Torment games? No. Quezzo comes in. Wanted to see that Temple of Torment. I should make sure there's no wands, shouldn't I? Let's go up. I could go kill Natasha. That's a good point. Why don't I go do that? I even got that scroll for that exact purpose. Number 3. Thanks for the gold, sucker. So there's a shiny ringmail here, which we could have had much sooner, but we just didn't. It's +3 ringmail. No thanks. I'd rather have my +5. Now with this telly, I could probably safely do this null group. I have 4 telly. Yeah, we're good. Let's use this 4 stack as well. It's fear. Okay. Uh-oh. Whoa. No. Oh, shit, you guys. One of them had a wand of enslavement. You understand how horrible that is. I saw the wand of Polly. I don't know how it is I missed that. Okay, so the first thing we do is read telly. Now, which one has the... That guy? Okay, we'll step out of the way. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Okay. Not going in there. So yeah, the thing is, Wand of Enslavement, what it actually does to the player is it confuses the player. And mummies, mummies can't drink that curing to stop the confusion. So, yeah. Don't want to be in there. Possibly the most terrifying thing an early game mummy could find. Outside of something with, like, huge fire damage, I guess. Essentially, we would need to have a lot of MR to feel safe about doing that. Let's get into a hallway. Or kind of a facsimile of a hallway. We have RC plus naturally, so the Ice Beast is not really a big deal. I see that we found an artifact. Ant +2, Dex +4, okay. Ring of Positive Energy, haha. Oops, there's a priest. I think we'll fight him. Say there's sling bullets, huh? Pretty good. Hey, good. Another item slot filled up. That means we're just missing gloves, which we'll have very soon. He inscribed it with a frowny face. I'm too negative, guys. You know what? I feel good about fighting this. Yep. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hey, buddy. Whoops, I did not mean to walk like that. Do we use silence, we use fear, we gotta use something. The earlier ogre is still walking around as free experience. I should go get him. So the problem here is he could confuse me. I think we have to fear. I should have walked away. I just misclicked the keyboard basically. Now we can fight wizards, but basically they have to be alone, and we have to be on a staircase. Staircase is kind of optional, but just helpful, since you can run away if need be. You have very, very particular things you got to keep in account when you're playing a mummy.
If you splat early, let's do the opposite of a victory lap and try a real MuMo challenge.
Sounds good. Is there a... Okay, there he is. This is the floor. I was going to say, which floor was this guy on? Ogres are fat, giving me lots of gold. Could go ahead and brand... Could go ahead and brand that, that war axe and wear it. Gonna be greedy though and hold out for a broad axe for at least a little while longer, because that gold would be better used for my gloves, which I don't have. Kinda wish I had gone Rue. Hey, Ring of Fire. Let's wear the Ring of Fire. That'll give us RF null, RC null. What books contain Summon Lightning Spire? Book of Callings. I think that's it. Easy way to check. Summon Lightning Spell. Book of Callings and Book of the Sky. And of course, random artifact books. Okay. That was a risk. What if I had gotten confused? They all have magic darts, so that wasn't very helpful. We're gonna go down and rest and go up. See, here's that staircase I was telling you guys about. This is what you need if you're gonna go wizard hunting. Okay, he hasted himself. That'll tell me a little something about his books. That means he definitely doesn't have, Yep, you can slow me, that's fine. He didn't have confused, so no need to be terrified, you know? They're only orcs with clubs and shit? Well, yeah, but, like, that becomes dangerous when you're confused, because your SH goes to 0, I believe, and then I can't control my actions, so believe me, I could die. I could die to that stuff. These are the kinds of precautions you gotta take when you're streaking. You gotta assume that kind of thing will kill you. Losing control of your character is just incredibly bad. Hey, buddy. This is fine. There we go. By the way, we're just training shields. I mean, we're going to want it to be 15 at some point anyway, so why not? Hello, -3 hand axe. All right, I was hoping for a brand, but ow. Can we duke it out with this guy? Kind of. Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Really looking to find MR+, by the way. If we find body armor with MR+, we're absolutely going to take it. So that I don't have to be quite so worried about these guys. Tomahawk, yeah, maybe. If I get confused next to a priest, it's very bad. We may have to use a resource here. I shouldn't have even engaged. I should have excluded that off. Big mistake. Okay. We know he has blink. I think they all have blink though. Wizard. No. No, no, no. Only the top one has blink, so we're good. He could slow me and that would suck, but definitely not as bad as confusion. Taking a lot of risks next to these wizards though, before I have their spellbooks identified. Gotta be a little more careful. Any one of those could have killed me. Or at least put me in a really bad situation. +2 Ring of Protection, okay. That's good. I wish it was MR, but that's fine. But yeah, I could buy that RF plus armor. I think I'm more inclined to go ahead and go get the gloves.
Unironic feature request make Nessos fire venom bow and unran that he always spawns with.
I like that. That sounds a little powerful though for any longbow guy to find. 2 brands on 1 weapon. I mean, wow, that's really, really good, especially for it to spawn every single game. Seems like a little much. Now, if it's a short bow, I'd be okay with that. Because then there's like a trade-off. Nessos is a cheater. He is. He is very much a cheater. Imagine a star blink effect instead of star telly. That's interesting. Man, this mummy, he's getting started. He's got a good 20 strength now. He feels pretty good in melee at this point. We're not out of the woods though. You know, a bad confuse could still screw us at any moment. If we find OCPA or perhaps Autumn Katana, I'm going to jump for joy. Anything to identify? No. Any weapons? No. Any broadaxes? No. If I find an endgame one-handed weapon, we're going to enchant it up like crazy. Rapier technically counts, it's just a little questionable. Or X, okay. 4 wins. Four wins would be alright. It doesn't have clarity though, does it? It just has the MR++++. So with clarity, I'm immune to Tarantellas as well. Can't believe we have 5 enchant weapons. Wow. Really hoarding. Hey, thanks for the follow, Pinkish Tinge. It does have clarity. I haven't gotten it in so long. But yeah, I'd like that. MR +3, RN plus, that's amazing. 4 wins it is then. I'll go ahead and put my request in with the RNG gods. I think we can tab this. Let's tab. A little bit tough, but not really. Amulet of Nothing. That's true. It is an Amulet of Nothing. Since Amulets of Clarity don't exist anymore. Wow, that is Herald the Weathered. He's so weathered. Do we want to fight him? Sure wish we had been able to kill those gnolls. A polymorph wand would be really nice right here. Everyone send your prayers to the RNG gods for Malcolm's 4 wins. Hell yeah. Swampworm D7? That's no good, Tony. Alright, so on one hand, I want Herald's nets. On the other hand, I don't want to get my ass beaten by Herald. I do have the money for 1 potion petition. But, yeah. Oh, that's the... I see. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He's also guarding this enchant armor scroll, which is just unfortunate. I think that we just leave his ass alone. If we had like Curare or something, that'd be a move. He's also guarding that shop. He is just disrespectful today. Sticks to Snakes is available. Potion shop. Is it a potion shop? I thought it was an armor shop. It's an armor shop. Okay, if I buy Sticks to Snakes, I should be able to cast it immediately, I think. And then I could immolate his ass. Is that worth the 250? I think it sure is. We're going to find out if we can cast it immediately. Because I want his ass dead. Okay, so Book of Changes. %chance of fail. Take off the ring mail. 73% chance of fail. Take off the shield. 50% chance of fail. Okay. Pierce his ass with your speedy rapier. I could. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to just train a little bit of T-Moots just to get the Sticks to Snakes online. Staying on the staircase to avoid getting a nasty confuse. That could have been bad, to be honest. With that warrior. Pick up Buckler. Maybe. By the way, we have a Bailey coming up. Do I have magic mapping? No, I don't. Come on. There we go. Pray for the easy Bailey. I think we can take most Baileys. Let me enchant up my Shield of Protection. So that's Joseph. Also, that's an invisible wizard, so that is the Confused Wizard, or at least it has a 50% chance of being the Confused Wizard. Is it right around that corner? Yep, it's right up here. I don't think we can beat Joseph. Yeah, I don't think we can beat Joseph. Not unless we run him out of ranged. Or if we were to go ahead and bite the bullet and enchant up. This is a real shame because we could potentially get a broad axe in the Bailey. How are we doing? 65% on sticks to snakes. %. And then where's the shield? Okay, 26%, that's not bad. Okay, this is great. Immolate. Wait until there's 2 next to him. How many hit points does he have? 76. This is perfect. Immolate. Boom, he's dead. Okay. Next level strategies, you guys. That's how you kill a herald. Do we get rewarded? We don't really get rewarded. There's a chainmail fire resist, but I think we already had one of those for sale. Centaur shows up and shoots the snake. Well, I have RF null. But yeah, that was the real fear was that I got pulled into the snakes, which was definitely possible. We probably would have been okay, but it doesn't mean that we want to deal with that. Not real concerned. Not real concerned about getting to that Bailey. To be honest, like if we get it, fine. If we don't, fine. But to take the risk is not really worth anything that could be in there. Manual of Fighting, of course, would be real good to find. Arbalist Bailey. Hey, look, it's a Dire Flail artifact. We're going to identify it in case it's got a bunch of MR. It does not. Now, it is a +5 Dire Flail with Venom on it, but and our Poise, which doesn't matter for us. I mean, that's a very good early game weapon. With that said, we already have a shield, and we have a pretty serviceable one-handers, so it's not going to happen today. Hey, brand weapon. +4 Ring of Evasion. I'll take that instead of protection. +2. Okay, so with that brand weapon, we could use that on the War Axe since we now have 2 brand weapons available. I think I'd rather save it though for the Broadaxe action. We're good to go. You know, we can survive pretty easily with this rapier and 0 weapon training. There's a wand. I think Grum is probably over here. These are almost definitely his wolves. Didn't die to the priest. I like that. Can we beat Grum? Yeah, we can beat Grum. What's this now? Hand axe of chopping. It's no good. Grum is 100% punk. He's the final. Wait, how could you say that? He's the final boss of Null Crawl. All right, has the Bailey ended? I feel like the Bailey is probably close to ending. blink away if need be, but... Oh, damn, 12 damage? What in the hell just happened? Crimson Imp drinks a potion, the Crimson Imp speeds up. Can you review your skill selection strategy so far? Absolutely, Titan Jones. So we started with a monk. And we had a little bit of stealth, 1.5. I took that to 2, because that's kind of the magic cutoff point where it becomes more likely than not that a priest won't notice you. And then after I did that, I trained fighting for a while, because I started with a spear, and really the number one thing is you want your weapon to be at or below speed 1. After that, I just wanted hit points, and fighting also gives you some accuracy and damage, so we went with that. We found a buckler pretty early on, so that made me focus on shields until it got to 4. And then now we've basically been training shields up to 15 because we found a shield of protection, and I know that I can stick it out with this rapier +1 of speed with really no more training. This does 4 damage, this does 6. Let's take down the guy that can do 6 damage, there we go. Why a monk and not a fighter? Fighter would be stronger, just a challenge. I thought it would be a fun... Well, you see this is the 50-game world record streak, and this is the last game before I have every species and every background represented. So chances are good I'm going to sit on these 50 wins and not play anymore until there is a challenger to my title. So, or not play any more streak games, that is. So MuMo seemed like a fun way. Thanks, Titan Jones. Much appreciated. Okay, so I haven't seen any messages in a while about the Bailey, so I think it's over. Doing real MuMo anytime soon? I have a few attempts on YouTube. The problem with that... Yeah, the Bailey's gone. The problem with that is that it's very RNG based, so... I mean, it's going to take me a few tries to get it. We want to run him out of sling bullets. Good night, Mr. Alstrom. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Use positioning to draw this guy closer. Can't be rotted. Goodbye, Necrophage. Honestly, I think we can melee him. I keep forgetting we actually have good defenses right now. Or passable defenses, I should say. Mostly the shield is what allows us to melee Joseph there. Okay, not bad, not bad. We have a full selection of items equipped. Kind of want to purchase that hat of Sea Invisible. Could have fucked him up and got the Bailey earlier. Yeah, but I don't feel bad about playing safe. Like, I think that what I did was the right optimal move. Because, I mean, the shield's by no means guaranteed. Safety is not guaranteed just because you have a big shield, and my AC and my evasion are good for this point in the game, but I can still take plenty of damage from Joseph if things had rolled poorly for me. Had a MuMo of Gozag and got 2 runes, found a Wizlab Abyss theme, decided to melee Eldritch Tentacles. Well, I already caught your mistake, my friend. Those guys they're no joke. Did you get paralyzed? They hit like a truck. They're like one of the hardest hitting things in the game. 40 damage and then another 30 damage. Wow, there's just a casual Manticore on D9. Luckily we are strong as hell. We found a wand, by the way, but it's just a wand of digging. Could just wait at the staircase. Technically, this is the optimal way to play a mummy. I don't think I'm going to subject you guys to this, but because there's no food clock, and because there's no piety clock on Gozag, you legit can just, like, wait at each staircase like this. Very much not necessary, but I could see it being optimal. I mean, it is optimal. And I could see it being almost necessary on characters that are just kind of weak. Oh yeah, Abyss effects do not care at all. What you're thinking of, by the way, is chaos effects. It's called AF Chaos. It's the same thing as a branded weapon with chaos on it. So yeah, magic resistance doesn't do anything about that. We are marked. Probably shouldn't be tabbing, should I? Hello, is that a brand? Short sword of freezing, okay, no big deal. Look at this, 8 scrolls of enchant weapon. We're going to immediately have a +9 broadaxe, or +8 broadaxe, if we manage to find it. But it's a tall order, isn't it? Really, really good luck, though. Enorum serpent skin sails. This is weird because there's usually moccasins in here, but there weren't today. Spend some on your rapier? No. I'm too greedy, man. I'm too greedy. I won't do it. Why do I decide to use axes instead of other weapons? Well, in the case of a mummy, he's equally garbage at every single weapon. And broadaxes are just the best weapon in the game for a variety of reasons. Number one, they hit everything around you. And people will say, well, that's not optimal. You should be fighting things one at a time. But there are tons of situations in this game where you just don't have that luxury. How did my decks get damaged? Oh, a Quasit. Bitcoin Gozag IRL. You guys should learn about Bitcoin on rosecrypto.com, my website. Get yourself a Binance account. Do some day trading if you want. You could make some money. Potentially. It's optimal if you use enchant weapon scrolls when you find them. I assume this is like a Menmei quote. I mean, technically, it can be optimal. I mean, I will say this, I think I probably should have used these as soon as I found them on my spear or something, on this particular character, because he needed the help in the early game. But I kind of did the cost-benefit analysis, and I figured I was pretty sure this guy could survive any kind of threat. That was because I had certain outs, like at certain points I had Potion Petition, I had Blink Scroll, I had Fear. You know, barring a really bad Confuse, there isn't a whole lot that could have slowed this character down to the point where he would need more enchant on his weapon. Remove Curse. Well, the thing is, I think a lot of newer players and mid-level players have problems in the mid and late game, and if you really want to have a good time doing that, you'd rather not have burned all your enchant weapons on a crappy weapon. Alright, so this lovely early game vampire here can confuse me at 29%. I sure wish we had some MR. Yeah, Gozag won't say it was from a confused death. I'm tempted to buy... You know what? What am I doing? We need to check these armors, because one of these could be MR+, and it's just so crucial. Even more than usual. Welcome to Gear Check Town, population me. That's a remove curse. Blew my enchant weapon stack to get a +4 flail of venom. I mean, that's passable. That'll get you into the late game, but yeah, that'll crush lair. Anything of +4 really will crush lair, but then as you progress in the game, you're stuck wishing you had something a little bit better. Alright, I am going to burn the money right now, as much as I'd rather not, on this chainmail, because I gotta... Okay, it's fire resist. Actually, we're gonna wear that. But still, I wish it was MR. We need MR so badly. But hey, we have RF Plus now, as long as I keep this Ring of Fire on. Although, you know what? I think we're going to grab this AC ring and wear that instead of the Ring of Fire. So we have RC Plus and RF Null. This will help us in more situations. We have very, very good defenses. I just wish that we had an ability to not get confused. Hello. We have a Wand of Acid. I forget when I found that, or I didn't notice when we found that. How much damage does the vampire hit for? I don't think he had a weapon. Well, normally what you want to be afraid of with him is his Vamp Touch, in addition to his Perma-Confuse and his Invis. We see Invisible, and he cannot Vamp Drain us, so, I mean, we could probably melee him even while confused, but that doesn't mean that I want to, you know? Because, like, that is I am committing. If that happens, there's no, oh, I'm going to reset this fight. That's committing to a battle that I either win or I die. And I could kind of get around that a little bit if I lured him to a staircase. Then you can kind of go upstairs while you're confused. But I got to be very careful about how I choose to take fights like that, because there's no out there. There's no magical way for me to unscrew myself. Synv is from the hat that I bought. There's a +2 hat of Synv. Oh hey, it's my buddy Snorg. Huh. I always thought you were supposed to take weapon skill first, training the shield skill. Yeah, no. The thing is, I think that the most important thing, once you have a weapon that's below or at 1 speed, is to go ahead and terrible. 20, 15, twice. Damn, that's a lot. I don't think he can kill me, though. If he does any more damage to me, though, I think I'm going to have to blink away. Okay, he's wrecking me. That sucks. That sucks. Blink. I shouldn't have engaged him. Is there nothing else I can do? God, that mummy life. I mean, I could sticks to snake. I should have sticks to snakes him, actually. Is this the lair floor, boy? Because I want to be in the lair. More acid? That's the thing is, let's say I wait a turn and I try to acid him. It could work. Don't really have much evokes training yet, but it could work. The problem is that if it doesn't work, I'm sort of shit out of luck, you know? Like, what do I do? What do I do at that point, you know? I guess I could, like, walk down this way, acid him, and then blink again, but then I burned my last blink if it doesn't work. We could telly, that's a thing, but the thing is there's a vampire on this floor. I don't know, you guys. I'm tempted to use the acid, not gonna lie, because he's almost dead and it's quite a waste. No, fear does not work on berserk enemies. If I walk backwards long enough, he will stop being berserk, and he will start being slow. But I don't know exactly how many turns that is, and my instinct is that we won't. It's not long enough, basically. Like, it won't. The berserk won't end even if I walk backwards. I don't think, but it might. The blink is our only way out of this problem, though, other than the acid wands. Swap weapons, then acid. What's this now? I don't know what you're saying. I'm not gonna wait. Oh, you mean stay on the staircase. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, swap. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could just take off my weapon, actually. That's smart as hell. Go Tony. Okay, that worked. Okay, I'd like to award Tony the clever play award. That didn't even occur to me. Yeah, you take off your weapon. That's a very, very slow, or very, very fast, rather, action. Swapping weapons is also fast, but it's a little It's less quick than just taking a weapon off.
Hell yeah.
And that, what we did was we gave ourselves a little more, because this game doesn't have very good waiting mechanics, like if you press the dot button, it just waits one turn, or it waits 1.5 turns if you're slowed. If I had done that, he would move twice, so my instinct was to like walk backwards and then have to blink and blah, 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 blah. But we took a shorter action, and we managed to make him only move once, even though he had Berserk, which was hasted. Berserk is the same thing as haste and might. Okay, well let's well, and extra hit points. All right, let's do the rest of this floor. Splat too much from pressing dot. Yeah, no, that's a really clever move. I might use that in the future. Very nice, Tony. It's not often that I learn something new about this game, but I mean, I technically, I'm sure that in the back of my mind I knew that was possible, but I don't think I've ever used that strategy before to get fine control over combat. So that's really good. That's really good. Okay. I could go try to take the vampire, but I don't think I want to. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, you did become the bit leader. Congratulations. Alright, so here's the deal. We actually have Silent Scroll. And that would stop her from doing anything, but then it becomes a question of can we beat her by the time Silence is over. And she's got a +6 Giant Spiked Club. 69 Holmo win. Game 69, Hill Orc Monk. Alright, check it out. We are going to silence. Oh shit. That is not as big as I thought it was. She could banish us. We have no choice but to walk closer to her. Okay, good. Swing, swing, swing. Got her. Okay, so I really need to pay more attention to exactly how big the radius is on silence. I thought that would engulf her, but I was thinking of the spell silence with decent spell power. So that was a bit of a mistake. She could have abyssed us. She could have... Well, paralyze wouldn't have been bad because then to actually cast on us, she would have had to have gotten closer. But knowing what I now know about that radius, that was a slight misplay. I gave her one, maybe two. Well, I gave her one turn. One turn to attempt to do something to me, and banish would have been quite bad. Technically, with that in mind, I should have probably blinked. But that's okay, we took her out. Unsurprisingly, this MuMo start is terrifying. Yeah, even with Gozag. Alright, so this vampire is still here. I don't want to mess with him. I tell ya, I'd like to be in the lair by now. We only have one Wand of Acid left, which is a shame. Let's pull him up. Aha, there's the confuse. Glad I pulled him up. Probably Jory High Roller's son. Oh no. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Wyvern Zombie still fast. Are we still talking about my Null Conjurer splat? Guess I probably deserve it. Okay, I wanna get that Manticore up the stairs. But it's fine if we don't for a little while. What I'm not going to do is step off the staircase. Look at this asshole. Look at him. I want my hit points back. Just shooting at me. Come on over, bro. He just walks away so he can shoot again. That's right, man. That's exactly what he's doing. I'm a little peeved. There we go, finally. This is what we wanted. Full hit points and pulled him up. It's going to be like a kind of an RNG damage race with him. And I wanted to optimize it in my favor, you know? Okay. Queue up bullets. Can't seem to hit him to save my life. Hey, buddy. Let's pull you up. Okay. This troll is no joke. Oh, I shouldn't be. What am I doing? I shouldn't be pulling his ass near the vampire. Am I high? Oh crap, this is a dead end. I should be able to melee him down with this rapier, just... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, it might require a couple fight resets. Whoa! Hey, buddies! I came down to the centaur party, alrighty. Glad I have a shield. Just came to the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, the Chaos Vault. Why do you get that mute shop on a mummy? Great question. I really want this eel dead. I wish I had a wand of flame. Yeah, statue form. Wouldn't that be nice? Two of them? There's got to be a better way. I could enchant up my my sling like I'm supposed to. Okay, we're gonna pull this guy up. Okay, he hit us, which is not good. We really have to beat him without him hitting us at all. No, that doesn't actually work that way, Tony. That's clever, though. Damn. This guy is largely free experience. I just have to actually get him. No, 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 no. I already killed Natasha 2 more times. Alright, I think it's about time. This is getting frustrating enough that maybe I should, despite the fact that I don't want to, maybe I should go ahead and enchant something. I'll tell you what, middle ground, we're going to brand the sling. That's going to increase the damage by just a lot. Maybe not. No food clock feels good, man. It does. Do you know what would feel better is if we could kill this guy without so much in the way of shenanigans. It's my fault for not enchanting up this rapier. No piety clock, no food clock. Yep, that's the combo you want. just not working. Another one? Ah, no curare. What can I do about this? I have spells. It's kind of goofy. Kind of want to park that guy on the floor above. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oops, okay, pull this guy. You get parked. Two-headed ogres. Come on up, buddy. Welcome to the parking lot, bruh. So we really can't kill him, but we can survive a hit or two from him, right? So we just... Oh, whoops. I screwed that up. Now I need to wait for random energy again. Okay, so we really cannot kill him without burning enchant weapon. Feel real bad about wasting my brand weapon on my hunting sling, so... Whoa, there's two, okay. Didn't think he'd be right there. Did we just risk? I don't think we risked 2 hits. Anyway. Let's let him attack. Okay, there we go. Just got a quasi-random energy here. Maybe not. Okay, buddy. Okay, good. Alright, they're parked. No more two-headed ogres. Branded weapons even exist. Shortbow flaming. No. And before Etten. Well, I tell you, if we had that enslave wand, we could do some amazing work. Alright, so speaking of enemies that are hard to kill, I don't think we can win against an ugly thing without a good bit of luck. And he is faster than me. So, whoa, hey, that's a demon trident. That is a demon. That is a casual demon trident. Well, with enslave, we could at least kill one of them. But no, we can't go get the enslaved safely. Demon trident of venom. Alright, for the time being, we are a trident man. Skill 14, I'll probably still swap to broad axes at some point. Can we clear gnolls when they have enslaved? No, not at all. Dude, what, man? Enchant that? Oh, I'm gonna. It's endgame. Believe me, it's okay. I think I'm gonna roll the dice on brand weapon because, like, could get screwed over, I guess. Attack at 1.2, this kind of sucks. Ouch. Could get screwed over with protection, and that's the only bad thing that we could get. Still wait for a broad axe? No, absolutely not. This is endgame, man. Unfortunately, to get to that brand weapon scroll, we gotta traverse ogre country. Protection is MVP. Yeah, it wouldn't even be that bad, so... Brand weapon. Rebrand. Alright, draining, that's solid. Solid, yeah, chaos would be bad. Is that even possible? I guess it is. Fuck training your shield to 15, the penalty is negligible at this point compared to increasing your attack speed. But that is why I'm focusing on pole arms, but honestly, you're right. I should do only that for the time being. Just being greedy. Got a lot of greed in my heart. That's why I like Bitcoin so much. Whoops, went down the wrong staircase again. Please don't kill me. Please don't get random energy on me. That would be bad. Okay, there we go. Greed is good. Alright, soon we'll be able to kill those guys. Oh! Plutonium sword. Well, it's two-handed, so it's not like I was going to use it. Yeah, Demon Trident on this floor is quite good. And Drain is actually an excellent brand. Get the Demon Trident of Reach Disto. I don't know about that. That'd be nice, I guess, but not particularly likely. But yeah, we're going to poop all over Lair with this weapon. It's going to be brutal. Looks like we found the Orc entrance. I think that's what this is, yeah. Amulet of Guardian Spirit. We need G-Spirit. That's cool. We're not using our mana for anything, so... If I get Rift while I use it, honestly, probably not. Like, the telly effect... The telly effect from that is so lame. Just outrageously obnoxious. Which is a shame because it's such a cool weapon, but chasing down everything just sounds sort of horrible. Like, if I want full experience, I've got to explore floors like 7 times. This is the fun... Oh, this is Lair entrance, isn't it? So freezing is a good brand to find, or to get against these guys, because it slows them down. Costs my sanity. Well, thankfully the now branded sling is actually doing some work. I could even enchant it up if I wanted to. Okay. They retreat onto deep water at low hit points because the old dev was a jerk. Yeah, I know, but it's not worth chasing them. Sling will slow a lot of Lair. Yeah, I guess I should probably enchant that up. Not that we can really enchant it that much. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. This character is almost into... He's almost got the stuff he needs to win the game. I'd say the number one thing holding me back right now is lack of magic resistance. It's realistic. What are you talking about? Yeah, realism. That's what roguelikes needs. Everything should be exactly like CDDA. So we can have 17-page arguments on GitHub about clipping toenails. Okay, this is Gastronok. He's got a hat of magic resist, which of course we really would like to have, but he can slow us and just like tear my ass apart. In fact, he can kill me in 2 hits if he's so inclined. But I have the solution. Malcolm is secretly Kevin. It's true. How many hit points does he have? 150. Damn it, that's only going to do 120 max. Didn't
Gastronok
work.
gang.
Gastronok gang. No, not the Gastronok gang. Not the dreaded Gastronok gang. Gotta try again. I have no armor on right now. I want to take out Gastronok, though. That's why we have no armor on. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, okay, that's bad. I should have put my armor back on. Do I have time to put it back on? How long does putting on armor actually take, you guys? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I had just enough time before he got here, and I did. He took one hit on me. Armor's fine for Gastronok, but I'm doing this wacky thing where I'd like to cast Sticks to Snakes, and I can't do that in my big armor because I suck as a spellcaster. So basically I have a plan to kill Gastronok that involves creating what I like to call the Snake Bomb. But no such luck just yet. Maybe here in a minute. I should have made something up. I should have said like, oh, well, Gastronok melts your armor, and that's why you want to take it off. Wand of Enslavement? Yeah, that's good, but it's not going to help us versus old Gasty. Take off and put on your cloak to get your body armor. Is that a real thing, Tony? Okay, order my boys to attack. There's 3. 6, 12, 18. It's possible he died. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, now. Ha 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 ha! So there was the plan. We lose 2 AC doing this, but I want that MR. I just want to dance naked for Gastronok. I don't think I'm really all that excited by snails, man. Or slugs. Yeah, immolation is a great resource, Titan Jones. A mummy can't be naked. That's true. You got to keep the rags on. We could probably go kill those two-headed ogres now, but rather not take the risk. Speaking of risk, we have a 5-headed Hydra. Scroll of Summoning wouldn't work. The thing is, immolation only works on certain types of monsters. Summoned monsters don't count. For some reason, though, Sticks to Snakes, because it's turning snakes, or turning your arrows into snakes, it doesn't actually count. They don't actually get treated by the game as summoned monsters, therefore immolation will work on them. Likewise, it will work on animated zombies and things like that. Okay, that is Casual Erica. She has Confuse. I was afraid of that. It's very, very, very uncommon. But, on occasion, you will get a lair with a unique in it that can confuse you. Am I wearing the hat? I am wearing the hat, but it's still a 7% chance. So, that's not so good. What we'd really like to do, Basilisks also check MR, that's true, but like while I'm being petrified I can take actions, I can teleport, I can basically, like, it's not the same thing where it's just you're instantly, you know, effed. Could I do that Null Vault yet? That's a great question. See, the spell power on their wand I think is determined by their hit dice. So the answer is that I am probably okay to do it. I think that I could get confused in there, but it's probably like a 1% chance, and even if I did, I don't think they'd kill me. So let's kill these two-headed ogres. to start with. Yeah, I think we're fine. We have enough AC and whatnot to... It would be okay. Wait, maybe not with this ghost. Oh god, Sticky Flame? How did I not see him before? Okay, well, first thing we do is Telly. God damn. Keeps happening, bro. Drop your scrolls. And a +11 Halberd of Wooker. I keep noticing things that I didn't notice before. Oh no, I shouldn't have panic tallied. I didn't need to. I just needed to put on Ring of Fire. This keeps getting better. I knew there was going to be a Rand art, but this mother Wooker. There's the enslaved guy in the back. Well, we killed the halberd. Killed another gnoll. I think we're okay, even if I get confused. Cursed Ring of Telly, haha. I don't think so. Alright, Ring of Fire. Let's say we have RF plus. Halberd looks good, but it's RF minus, so... And it's two-handed, so we're not going to use it. Ho ho ho, what is this? Oh, Manual of Invocations. What a waste, man. What a vault. This is the vault of wastefulness. Cucked by manual RNG. I was indeed cucked by manual RNG. Okay, with RF plus we can just tab this guy. Alright, was it worth the resources? Hell no. But we did get a net out of it, apparently. I like nets. He fell for the manual meme, train Envo and get the Gozag title. This is the only real reward for Knowles. Thank you, Tony. You've been very generous tonight. Much appreciated. Very cool.
This is the only real reward for Knowles.
Claim that that leaderboard first place hardcore style. Alright, let's head back to lair. So, the Erica problem is unsolved. Any body armor I haven't looked at? Nah. No, do we have the money for a shop? We actually do have the money for a shop, but I'd rather hold off on that. I could just wait here for a while. Blues donations add up to 420, so who's the real leader here? I think it's still Tony. Alright, so here's the plan. We get confused, we just go upstairs. We have acid, we might burn that. I could have, like, enslaved something really big and had it fight her, I guess. Wait, I can get confused and she'll be next to me, that's a problem. God, what can we even do here? I don't think we can do anything. We just have to skip her. She's making me skip this floor, is what's happening. Right? The final game should be a Trog Ascension? Why do you say that? Let's map. There's a wand. Maybe this will help. Wand of Clouds. That does help. That helps a lot. Hot diggity dog. That will kill her. Trog is best god. You didn't spell Gozag right. Okay, so with Cloud, she will die. Even if she gets the confuse on me. Yep, perfect. That was actually a huge Cloud wand too. It's 8 charges. That is a lot of Cloud's charges, considering it's one of the rarest wands. We don't need the scimitar. We can kill hydras with this trident. Okay, we're gonna pull back. You can petrify me if you want to, although it's only a 4% chance. Now, luckily, mummies, if I do apt MR, mummies have really good. They have 5 aptitude for MR, so my MR flies up as I level up. Zom is best. All right, Leo, little book. I didn't know that you changed your. I didn't know that you changed your Twitch account, bro. Marked, but we've taken most of the floor already, so. Whoa, okay. Stand corrected, bros. It's an animal party. Do we have any ammo? No, we don't. Can tab them all one-on-one, though. Damn, this character's strong now. Although a +9 demon trident will do such things to you. Or, for you. Human monk of Yahweh. Human carpenter of Yahweh. That's my combo. Okay, we've got a volcano. Magic map to see where that volcano leads, or where it is, rather. Okay, that's not the one we wanted. Let's pull this fella up. Oh yeah, we are so strong. We can one-on-one death yaks with no trouble. Okay, but we don't want to do that yet. We want to sneak on over to the volcano. Could get like a cloak of RF plus in here, so it'd be a pretty solid find, you know. Put on the ring of fire. Okay, we got marked. That's okay. Oh shit, I came in here with a mark on. Okay, that could be bad. But I don't think it woke anything up. Based. Decidedly unbased, actually. It's just a very ugly, or just a regular ugly thing in there. Are we getting any items? What's happening? Yeah, I was going to say Mark doesn't wake things up, so it was okay. This is not good. 48%, 27%. So much damage possible, and the cloud is not doing jack for me. I'm gonna swing. Okay, good, now I feel better. Okay. Okay, good.
Monkus.
Monkus, yeah, I needed to play that a little bit smarter, I think. Bet this is an RF plus hat. Nope, intelligence. Smart enough already. Demonic Whip of Flaming, I think I'm pretty damn happy with my trident. It's only +1 anyway, so we'll grab it. Just to leave with it for the sake of troves or whatever, but... Oh boy, there's a Hell Knight. I think are going to acid these fellas. I see that he has hasted himself. That honestly scares me. We're going to burn one more clouds on them. Please don't give me fire. Alright, that's subpar, but I'll take it. It confused him, so that's fine. That's good, actually. Lot of digging. Chainmail of fire resistance does not beat my +4 chainmail of fire resistance. Okay, cool. Not a whole lot of interesting things here. I kind of wish we had gotten the Cloak of RF, but it's a fairly rare find. There's no broadaxe in here either, so that's a shame, but I'm happy with the trident, so whatever. Just ammo it. Oh, okay. Is there anywhere that I can get a 1x1 hallway? Kind of. I'm just going to take this telly. Oh, really? So I teleport away from torpor snails, and then there are more torpor snails. Okay. So taking out this sort of dangerous pack on the hatch, and then waiting for things to come to me. Anytime there's a dangerous floor on a mummy, you're going to see me doing this, because why wouldn't I abuse the singular benefit of playing a mummy, you know? This is their strength, is they get to cheese the game like this. So if you're not doing this, then you're not making use of one of their biggest strengths. Like I said, it's rarely a thing that you need to do, but it's probably always optimal in a very technical way. Snail number 1, snail number 2. Oh man, thought I was being clever here. Broadaxe, you say? Okay. Wish we'd found it sooner. Pikun Kuken. Pikun Kuken. The ghost. "11 heads on these hydras, probably enough to... Well, probably not enough to one-shot me considering my armor, but... Oh, shit. Disable gold pickup with Gozag until you clear the level? Why is that, Art Matt Dank? That's not actually how that works. I don't think you have to pick it up anymore. That's like old-style Gozag. But now I think it triggers as soon as it drops. Yep. So many hits, but now we only have this guy to deal with. We have so much AC, this is okay. And the shield. The shield's the biggest thing. I probably shouldn't have meleeed him. It was a little risky. We're gonna fight this ghost. Let's do it in a wiser place, so that the Hydra doesn't just start wailing on me as soon as the fight ends. Okay, we have remove curse. Actually, you know what? I'll identify this just to be sure. Okay, it's a +2 broadaxe by itself. We will drop that, and maybe later once we have brand weapon we'll think about it, but I'm playing on Kelby, Art Matt Dank. Okay, we got the slow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Feels good. Feels good, man. Did we just get an ice cave? Hell yeah, we did. Hell yeah, we did. Okay. Ice cave and volcano. How often does that happen? Pretty often, I guess. But we are strong enough to do an ice cave, so let's get ourselves an ice cave. There should be rhyme drakes in here, in this entrance area. Probably should have shouted for them, but that's okay. Okay, it's the animal one. That means there's going to be a frost giant. We don't have any ammo, which is a big shame. Just got a sack of spiders, though. That's good. Every time you say a word with WH in it, I expect you to start talking about crypto. Crypto and crypto accessories.
Take off Ring of Fire.
Take off Ring of Fire. I took that off already when I left the volcano, my friend. But thank you for the reminder. You're probably wondering, why do I not have RF minus, and it's because of the chainmail of RF plus. Man, would you like me to start talking about white draconians? Refund the bit. No, too greedy. Thank you for the bit. Alrighty. Kind of wish this was a slightly better hallway. See, I've got a message here, perhaps from Gozag. Greed is adequate to sometimes all right. Did you notice that I closed the window and then you wanted me to open it again? Is that what happened there? I have a suspicion. Why do I have a +9 demon trident, you hacker? Yeah, I don't know, man. The RNG just gave me like 1 billion enchant weapon scrolls, so I used them on the first endgame weapon I found, which was a +2 Venom Demon Trident that I believe was just sitting in Lair 1, I think. No, level 11 of the dungeon. Alright, here we go. So obviously this is like a primo, beautiful place to use Immolate. But we don't have Immolate, so we're going to have to get a little more clever. I think we're going to clouds. We're going to wait for the big boy to be in the cloud radius, though. Wish I had a little more Evo. So we're going to take that to 10 just for the future. Okay, here we go. Oh, perfect. Yep, he's in the fire. Through the fire and the flames, he carries on. There we go. Penetration is censored by Twitch chat? Like the penetration brand? That's weird. I don't see that being censored, though. Yeah, I guess using clouds is not really that clever. I guess what I really meant was that we needed to use a resource to have an easier time. Yeah, I don't know. I have the auto mod stuff all turned off, except in the case of Streamlabs. Because if somebody starts like, if the robot starts saying like racial slurs or something, I'm pretty sure I'll get Twitch banned. So that's a thing you want to sort of watch out for. People will do that. Guitar Hero 1 and 2. Hey, I remember. I remember. Let's just tab this stuff. We're so good. We're so good at this, man. This character, I mean, is so good at fighting these kinds of enemies. Just like funnel them into the hallway and slaughter all of them. It's wonderful. Of course, that'll happen when you have a +9 Demon Trident. Well, man, see, that's okay, because that's a dictionary word. If Twitch banned me for someone using that word, I would be pretty peeved. What's my skill like? We're almost at Mendeley, 0.3 away from Mendeley on pole arms. I'm training shields again. I'm taking Evo to 10. That got jannied? See, I saw the word. Oh no, I don't think the words. I don't think it talks. Oh wait, no, you're right. It does. I never set it up to not talk. I tell you what that is though. It's not that word that's getting jannied. It's the fact that it contains a slightly misspelled version of a racial slur. And like the people who program these censorship, this censorship code, they're just really lazy about it. Although there's really no way to do it without catching a billion false positives, which is really kind of... I mean, I'll give you an example. I had a message jannied once where I said the word denigrate, and if you think about what's in that word, there's 3 letters in there that are part of a racial slur, but it's a word. Everybody knows what denigrate means. It doesn't have anything to do with that, but, you know... But I mean, this is one of the reasons why I think I find this stuff so banal, you know, just like so tedious. I mean, these things are words. They're not going to hurt anybody really. And at the end of the day, any efforts spent trying to combat trolls or whatever who are trying to get attention with this stuff, well, number one, you're sort of playing into what they want. You're giving them attention by spending time trying to censor this stuff. Number two, you're making life annoying for everybody who's just trying to hold a conversation and has more than a casual mastery of the English language. You know, it's like if I can't use words because they contain slurs, it's kind of silly, don't you think? My cousin heard the N-word and died. Have compassion. Yeah, I know, right? That's how these people act, though. They act like somebody says something and somebody's going to die because of it, which is just not, it doesn't make any sense, but I don't think that's an exaggeration. Hey, we just found Scarf of Resistance. That means I can go ahead and drop Ring of Fire. Has Gozag actually helped you yet? Yes, we used Gozag in the very, very early game. You'll notice we don't have a free potion petition. This is one of the reasons why I love Gozag very early on. Why I think he's the best god in the game is that we ran into Natasha and she was just beating our ass. So I had to potion petition to sort of stop her from beating my ass. Spending gold. We have been spending gold on items, and that's like a stealth benefit of Gozag. You don't realize he's doing work for you, but the reality is that how many characters have you played that just get to buy everything they want from the shops that you find? Titan Jones, did you just tell me I can't do something on account of my sex and race? That sounds pretty sexist and racist, actually. I think you better check your privilege, bruh. Also, you just assumed my gender and my race, which is another thing I don't appreciate. All right. I think, wow, we're deep into the lair. We're at lair 5. I didn't even realize we were so deep. Gary Burton of P Crawl. Why does that emoji exist? It's just a big B, but there's like no other letters that exists for. Oh, the blood type? Is that really? Okay, that makes sense. Huh. Okay, let's identify soapstone amulet. I was hoping for reflection, but that's fine. We'll drop acrobat. I'm enjoying the extra hit points from Guardian Spirit. When do people talk about their blood types? The Japanese. I think there's like a Japanese superstition based around blood type. If you play certain old video games, and this is some really interesting lore that I found it interesting anyway. Um, I know that Saga Frontier does this. A few other video games do this. They'll actually ask you for your blood type when you start the game, and it changes certain things that happen in the game. There's some kind of Japanese cultural thing where they think that where it's like something to do, like it has something to do with your personality, kind of the way, kind of similar to astrology, you know. No, it's not a Twitch emote, Bad Fraginator. That's just like an emote that exists like everywhere. There's one in Discord as well. I think it's just what do you call it, an ASCII Unicode, whatever. You know what I mean. Horoscope type. That's the word I was looking for. It's like similar to, it's like a Japanese horoscope type deal. Man, you said that a lot more succinctly than I did. Backslash, thank you. Crossbows manual. That's our second manual that's completely useless. Want that manual of fighting. Well, you could. What I'm trying to say is you could paste that B into just about anything, and it would work. It's not. It's not like platform based. It's not bad if you get a branded expo, I guess. Man, it's like you don't even know who you're talking to, though. You know that I only like to train one thing, right? Especially on somebody who has -2 aptitudes on everything. You know I want my experience to count as much as possible. +2 with the manual, okay. Bro, we are so strong that we can tab dire elephants just casually. I thought they would give this character a run for his money, but I guess not. Close the door so the elephants don't wander outside. The door was closed. Are you talking about the west one? Oh, that's a Sim swap. You know what? We'll just wear Sim. That's cool. Wear this chainmail. Oh, we have our Alec. That's so cool. Let the elephants wander. It's their last days alive. Let the elephants wander. Doesn't that sound like some kind of weird hipster band? Let the elephants wander. You guys better, somebody in here, Talus, is he still in the chat? You better jump on the on starting the band Let the Elephants Wander. They play math rock. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pick up this Ring of Fire again because I want to have RF Plus available to me to swap. But the fact that I can have Arlec all the time is just super duper double thumbs up. Now, in terms of which lair things we got, hey Envy, what's up? It's the final game, the final countdown. Basically, I'll explain it for you, Envy. Basically, we have represented all the races and classes except for one in the streak. So we're gonna finish up this mummy, which is the last race, and then we're probably gonna sit on the streak for a good long while, so I don't have to play so optimally, and maybe I can stream some other games for a while. But anyway, like I was saying, lair branches, we got shoals and snake. That means we don't have to worry about tarantellas. That's just wonderful. But man, we still need that MR. Oh, let's enchant armor. Let's enchant the shield further. I don't think that's dinky. I don't think I'm going to get so much experience from doing that, but I mean, I could. Here, I'll do it here so we can kill any dire elephants we left.
666 bros.
Oh no, that's a... You've made your donation total demonic. I don't like that. I mean, I appreciate the bits, but we've got 666 and we've got 420. I don't know. It's not the family values Twitch chat that I thought I was in. What a bad number. Alrighty. So thanks to Man, I have learned that well, I have been told that your depth is important to what kind of items you get in shops. So we're like pretty deep now, right? We're in layer 6, so that's considered to be, well, as deep as we can go for the time being, unless we were to get to the bottom of a lair branch, or I don't know, like Elf 3 or something. So this is where we're going to set up a little shopping mall. We have 4,800 gold. Someone donate 6969. Okay, yeah, somebody do that. Somebody donate 6969. I'm down for that plan. No, man. You have to. The numbers only go up; they don't go down. You gotta. I'm not kicking anybody. Also, I don't think. I think if you were to like ban someone from the chat, I don't think they vanish from the leaderboard. But you'd have to ask someone who actually bans people from their Twitch chat, because that's not me, really, for the most part. Yeah, I was gonna say this is gonna be a very aesthetic mall. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is funny. First of all, I wanted to say this is funny because there's no food shop on offer. As a mummy, I guess I can't use food, so it just doesn't offer me the food. That's kind of cool. You won't ban me? That's right, Envy. I won't ban you. I like you too much. All right, so Gadget Emporium, Weapon Boutique, and Antique Armor Shop. No, I've played Mummy of Gozag Floodkiller, I just don't remember, is all. Let me see about this. I guess I want the Antique Armor. Oh, man! Oh, that's so sick! We got the Hat of the Alchemist. Alrighty. Welcome to Fun Time. That's really solid. That's really, really solid. And Randart gloves, we'll check those out. Strength plus 9. Int minus 2. Dex plus 4. Okay, that's a pretty good upgrade. Strength plus 9, boys. I'm not happy about my AC right now, though. I'm getting owned on AC. Let's see what the scale mail is doing for us. Plus 7 scale mail. Slay plus 3. We keep the Arlek. No, we keep the Arlek. It's safer. I don't like my AC values here, but we're training armor and dodging up to 15, so that'll get better really soon. Okay, ring mail. Plus 0 ring mail. All right. Keep the Arlek. Yeah, Spark Wasps and Nicola exists, and we don't have the luxury of drinking a resistance potion is the thing. So, I mean, we do if we use Potion Petition, but no guarantees. All right, let's call one more merchant. Gadget Emporium, Antique Armor Boutique, Magic Scroll Shop. We go for the scrolls. Fear, Telly, Blink, Torment. That's good for me. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, good point. I forgot. I am getting Arlek from the hat. Good catch. Yeah, not a bad scroll shop. Having Torment is actually quite nice on a mummy, and we got a Fear, we got a Blink. I mean, that was worth. That was worth. And the thing is, scrolls are just incredibly important for the mummy because they don't have potions, you know. So your only real resource, consumable resource, is scrolls. Take that noob trap off, Malcolm. Uh-huh. I don't think I will, friend. Alright, man. I'm tempted to put a cloak on instead of the Scarf of Resistance, but I have RF all the time. Buying shops is your favorite Gozag perk. You want to be so overpowered that your regular playstyle might not kill you. Yeah, it is nice to get a billion extra items. Weirdly enough, I would say it's like the least powerful thing that Gozag does for you, but it's still quite nice, which kind of goes to show how strong Gozag actually is. 5% win rate. 5% win rate. Minmay says it's bad. I had better listen to that person. Wouldn't want to play counter to that person's advice. Yeah, Josh Meyer, you got a sub bought for you by my good friend Aromant. Thank you, Aromant, for doing that. Definitely the shopping. Shopping is good. Wow, look at this tab. Hell yeah. Okay. Hurts my soul, by the way, to see these haste potions just on the ground. If you really like shopping, you should play Bacadron Crawl. He has a class in there that... Oh, wow, we just tabbed a vampire. He has a class in there that actually starts out in like a shopping mall. It's called a noble. You just buy a lot of stuff, but you get like no skills. Okay, I'm going to go to D10. I'm going to go ahead and kill the vampire. I got the two-headed ogres already. Can Orc Sorcerers paralyze me? Yes, they can, 3%. We need about, I think, 2 more levels before our natural MR catches up. On the other hand, with all of our resistances, we can probably survive in there, even if we do get paralyzed. I'd like to have more AC, but it's coming. It's coming with training. Shouldn't be tabbing so hard, I don't think. No spider is cool. I'm very, very happy that there's no spider. Oh man, we are crushing the dungeon. What a character. Honestly, I will say this, it's surprising that this character is so strong on account of the fact that he's a mummy. You don't usually expect to have this kind of a time on a mummy, but we just got very lucky, you know? We have that trident, and that's huge. Trident and shield. Having a good weapon and having a good shield, that's your number one, that's your number one request, isn't it? 15 rune game? Yeah, this will be 15 runes. I'm going to do 15 runes to finish out the streak and kind of show off what 15 runes is supposed to look like. Although we're playing Gozag, so it's going to look a little odd. Like I'm not going to be able to show off much strategy with Tomb, for instance, since I'm basically just going to bribe the thing. Mummy is really good for 15 runers for sure. But that's another thing, is like I can't show off I can't demonstrate the correct strategies really to deal with things like Torment, because, well, I'm immune to Torment. Okay, so I took the Cyclops up because I could safely do that. But I actually messed up badly. I should have gone up immediately. I did not see that Jorgen was here. He just chose not to Grasping Hands me. So I'm going to go ahead and admit that was a big fault on my part. I didn't even see him. But that's okay, because we survived. That means we're not going to... Well, let me exclude this off for one thing. and exclude this off. Wait a minute. Okay, I guess that's the one we would want to go down, isn't it? Orc is safer now. That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna go down deeper. We're gonna go into Orc. We have tools to not get boned, basically, by sorcerers. We've got a lot of wands, is the thing. And we have a sack of spiders. So we're okay. I could also use sticks to snakes if I was so inclined. Huh. Sorcerer immediately, okay. If he paralyzes me, it's okay. It's not a lot they can do to me is the thing. By themselves. The real fear is getting paralyzed with, well, one of these guys around. Very good. Snakes distracted him a little bit. Tough Mines, yeah. I mean, Stone Giant Orc Sorcerer on Orc 1 is not an easy time. Sometimes you have an entire Orc 1 with no high-level Orcs. This time we had Stone Giant, Sorcerer, and a High Priest even. Luckily this is a character that can take it. Okay. This is not the whole thing, though. So Gozag's telling me there's gold in the southeast. Dig down there. And there's a sorcerer, so I'm glad I dug. Okay, you're getting ice blasted. Crap. He's just cleverly staying out of the clouds. This is really annoying. There we go. Wish you could destroy all the roughly hewn altars of Gozag. You can if you have Shatter. Actually, what's funny about that is if you used LRD on them back in one of the good versions where you could destroy things with LRD, Gozag would actually get mad at you and smite you. And he would start like yelling about your race. He'd be like, "Shut up, deep elf. You slimy deep elf." He would have some racial specific insult to give you, so I wasn't very happy about it. Gozag is, after all, not a very forgiving god. They wouldn't be roughly hewn. I don't think it's a pride thing. I think orcs are just sort of too dumb to have good craftsmanship. Can't be confused by orc wizards, right? Surely not. Yeah. Quantity versus quantity. Or quantity versus quality, yeah. Sounds like an orc thing. Yeah, I don't suggest telling an orc that his craftsmanship is bad, by the way. I don't think he'd like that. There's a warlord over here, so I'm trying to take a certain amount of care in how we engage all these guys. Ideally killing all his friends before we kill him. All the orc equipment broke. It's that shoddy craftsmanship, man. Can't you actually play as orcs in Dwarf Fortress? Did I make that up? I hate the fact that I'm burning a fear here, but I screwed up and forgot this staircase only has 3 ways in and 3 ways out. Play as anything by modding. Wonderful. I want to play as kobolds. Just tanked a warlord. It's a little surprising actually with 18 AC and 17 EV, but it's the shields that's really doing the work for me. He did not go the route I wanted him to. Hey, we just one-shotted the sorcerer. Nice. Yeah, SH19 is really no joke. This is the king of the mummies right here. Step aside, Khufu. I'm the pharaoh now. Oh god. Okay. Okay, let's telly out of this. We don't want to get paralyzed next to all these priests. Okay. Just as soon as I got done bragging. Shield of Resist, Ignorance, and Gong. What do you choose on this mummy? Let me just make sure that Shield of Resist does what I think it does. It's RC plus, RF plus, and it gives MR as well. Shield of Resist for the MR. But if I had my MR covered, I guess I'd probably pick Gong, because it has comparable SH to Ignorance, but less skill requirement. Gong gives MR too. I thought it just gave Aralek. Oh, it does. I would go Gong then. It was boasting followed by instant panic. Speaking of old crap situations, let's clouds this because I could be paralyzed here by the Chaos Demon. Gotta watch out for those paralyses, man. Can't clip it, you're on mobile. Well, I can't clip it, I'm streaming. Okay, ring mail. Leather armor we're not gonna check. Teleport, blinking, buy those immediately. Enchant weapon we'll put on the list. Silence will buy immediately. Immo will buy immediately. Tele will buy immediately. Leave enchant weapon for later in case just in case. Probably stick with this trident, to be honest. Alrighty. Inventory management looks so comfy on Mu. It really is. It really is a joy. Alright, we got the Ringmail of Foolhardiness, and we got the Ringmail of Elivalon's Wrath. That Ringmail has MR plus on it. It has Star Drain, but you know, we'll trade a little bit of AC and some slaying for MR plus. Not more Eli Wrath, please. Sick of her. No, I gotta wear it, Gozag. Gotta wear that MR. What is Elivalon's Wrath? Does she cuddle you? I think she just like poisons you and stuff. Her wrath basically does nothing. Elivalon's Wrath is that you no longer are worshipping your Elivalon, and you can't use her powers. Okay, we can do D13 now that I can't get paralyzed by good old Rupert. I should make sure of that. Yeah. The constrict is an issue. Let's try to go up. It worked. We can always blink, and it's pretty likely to work. Let's go up. Okay, he's zerked. I have paralysis. We're going to use an old trick. So he's paralyzed. Big mad Rupert is behind him. That gives us time to wreck the guys coming from this direction. That gives us time to wait out his zerk. Here's the question. Do we want to try to swing over him? Like, we can do this, see? And it works, but we could accidentally hit the human. But it looks like it's working pretty well. We just hit the human once. Let's just wait a few turns. Get that Zerk off, you see. Okay, he swapped, but the paralysis pretty much ends about the same time the Zerk ends, and as you can see, it happened literally the same turn, so bye-bye, Rupert. Let's go down a different staircase. Oh, man. Jorgren, you gotta stop this, man. Should I burn a silence? I feel like I should burn a silence, but I don't want to. Just don't want to. I'm gonna. He's too strong. Like, the Jorgren is probably one of the most dangerous endgame threats, since he can show up in the mid-game, and he's actually mid-game tier dangerous, if you ask me, due to the way that he messes with your movement now. Jorgren High Roller. Oh man, you guys hive-minded over there. Nice hive mind. It's really solid.
Come on, college boy.
Come on, college boy. Thank you so much. Awesome. Man, Tony's got the lock on the generosity tonight.
Jinx.
Nobody else wants to try for the leaderboard? Plus 777 bits. You're gonna get some high damage in Final Fantasy VII. Now 777 is good, man. That's like a lucky number, isn't it? We've gone from evil to good. Tony High Roller. Down to D15. Nothing in here can paralyze me anymore, so I feel pretty good about just tabbing it. Although, with our 15 AC, we are going to have a little bit of trouble actually fighting random things. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about being in ringmail, and of course the hat's doing us no favors on our AC. By the way, Man, I figured out why Minmay hates Hat of the Alchemist. Because if you hate shields and you hate Hat of the Alchemist at the same time, you probably never get to experience how good Hat of the Alchemist is when you have a big shield on, right? That's my running theory. Okay. That high Alpha VOD where Alpha gifted 12 subs. Yeah, Alpha's awesome, man. Haven't seen him on stream. I mean, he shows up sometimes, but I haven't seen him as regularly lately. I need to play some Demon Spawn Skulls to lure him back in. Alchemist is literally the best hat. Well, that's the thing. Which is why it's kind of funny that you have this, like, person who's deeply respected by the dev team, and this person's ideas are, like, listened to all the time. But half the things that are said are just a little wacky, you know. But no, I agree with you. Hat of the Alchemist is by far the best hat in the game. Alrighty, we got Roxanne here. We don't want to fight her yet. She can do just an awful lot of damage to me, and there's no payoff. There's no payoff here, really. Three attempts at paralysis. One finally works. Fling stones from Edge of Loss. We could do that, but she'll teleport us right next to her. And we can't do the Ligma trick because we can't drink. So, yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, she could have a book beneath her, but, like, why would I? Well, she will have a book beneath her, but what would I possibly want? I mean, I guess BVC, if we found that, it would possibly be worth using, even with our low intelligence. Really have transitioned to saying ligma instead of lignification. It's shorter, it's easier. Saves me time and it's funny. I don't care how many times I say it, it's going to remain funny every time. Alright, yeah, I'm just not going to kill her yet. There's really no reason. Alrighty, let's leave her behind. What about Elf, Bad Fraginator says? I could probably do Elf early on this guy. Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma. Alright, let's think about where we want to go. Probably Shoals. Fawns can't touch me. Satyrs can't do anything to me. How about avatars? It says 0%. Do I trust it? I think I'll trust it today. I know I don't want to try to do Elf first. We saw how that worked last time. Immune to sleep, just normal? Yeah. I think I want to do Snake, actually. Well, they're undead, that's why they can't sleep. I guess we have more money, we could get shops now. What do you guys think is considered to be deeper, Lair 6 or D15? I'd have to look at the code to be sure. I want to say it's Lair 6, but I don't know. Secret third option, Orc 2. Like I was saying, you get better items in shops, supposedly, the deeper you are. But I'd have to go code diving to see what those actual numbers are, because they're like special. In addition to the number of floors down you are, there's like special numbers that's like the base depth of like lair or an S branch like spider, or I don't know, anything really, vaults. Probably need to print that chart out and just like tape it somewhere next to my desk for when I'm playing Gozag characters. Man, we are tabbing hardcore. I expected to have a rougher time in here on account of my bad AC, but this is really not bad. I guess because we kill things so quickly. And of course I'm not really taking into account the Gozag distract. That's helping quite a lot. Okay. Alright, buddy. Crappy clouds. There we go. I gotta be careful, because that Naga Mage could, like, double up on my ass. Yeah, I am getting memed on for my arrogance. Could paralyze here and just walk away, but I'd be walking this away. It's not as good. Could, like, swing over his ass. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. Let's kill the big one. No, not if there's something in front. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. It worked out. Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to feel a little better about this character once my AC is a bit higher. We're working on it. Okay. It's a little questionable. I guess I'm glad we have RF plus, huh? That kind of situation could go badly very quickly without RF, though all the salamanders doing fire damage as they do. I see we have some rings and stuff. How about we identify those? Amulets, rather. Faith goes away. Amulet of Reflection. Do we want that? Do we want that more than Guardian Spirit? Probably not. I don't know. 3 points of SH is really what you get there. I mean, it's nice to have SH, but right now I'm getting 24 more points of hit points, and that's... Oh, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I think we're going to keep the Guardian Spirit in this particular case. If we start using our mana for something, which we probably won't, then maybe, but it's hard to pass up Guardian Spirit on a character that has absolutely no use for his mana. If it was like a +6 SH, I'd probably go for it. Because that's so good that it's very hard to pass up, but otherwise I think I just want the effective hit points, you know. Man, these Naga warriors, when they have big shields, it is such a pain to hit them. Goes to show how good shields are, I guess. Okay. This might sound elitist, but I think devs should be gated by win rate so we can avoid the situation where the head devs are all Leo clones. That would be a way to do it, although you'd have to make it a little more... I mean, if you were going to go that way, I guess the people who understand the game the most would probably be the ones in control of the direction of the game. But you'd have to make people play random. You'd have to make people play random combos. Otherwise, you would just see whoever has the most time becomes the head dev. Alrighty, we got Louise. Let's go up. No worries with Louise when you have Aralek and full-on MR pips, right? Leo Littlebook is a guy who popped up maybe about 6 months ago, I think, who insists that he knows everything about this game, but constantly says insane things, refuses to win a game, says that he wants to change the meta of the game without ever winning. Just a bunch of really asinine stuff to the point where, I mean, I used to give him the benefit of the doubt and think that he wasn't a troll and he was just like a guy who means well, but I don't know. He's indistinguishable from a troll, really. I really tried. I really tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I swear I did. Example? Okay, here's an example. He insists that it is optimal to start with Zen on most characters and then swap to Lagonu. Is that right? It's something like that. He claims that you're supposed to go into the Abyss and farm it on almost all characters, which is something that can be helpful for certain situations, but usually is like both unnecessary and probably not even optimal. Okay. Okay, do I want to do this, yeah. I tormented, I MO'd, now I'm going to Ice Blast. Because I hate snakes. That's why we're doing this. guess I probably could have tabbed this stuff for the most part, but believe you me, I don't mind spending resources like this. Yeah, I probably should have just dug a kill hole. I'll be honest with you. It's very hard for me to resist. Oh wait, this isn't right. You can't kill hole here. Gotta go this way to do it. Okay, this is the worst kill hole of all time. That's okay, we've got one right here. But yeah, you're right, I shouldn't have used my ammo there. Feels very weird playing a mummy because you just know you can die. Like you know that like those hit points that are going away, you're not getting them back anytime soon. The hell just happened? Force lanced by the ritualist? Damn. If you supercharge a digging one, does it dig through stone? I miss Bacchellus. I think that's a great example of a god that could do with a rework and come back into the game. Tim the Toolman Taylor. I want to play the Toolman sound effect, you know, the one. Alright, check it out. DCSS with sound effects, but all the sound effects are just the Tim the Toolman grunt every time something dies. And if the game detects that your speakers are off, it makes you lose immediately. Okay, Snake 4. Snake 4 is done. Snake 4 is done. Alright, let's do Shoals. Snake genocide, best day of my life. We really did crush. We crushed ourselves some snakes today. We have, well hell, we have a lot of gold. Why don't we go into Snake 4 real quick and make ourselves a shop? No reason not to, right? Let's find the most aesthetic place to put it. I think in the center of the end vault. Damn, we playing fast. Not really. I think I've been streaming for 3 hours now, haven't I? Started around 6:20. 3 hours for one rune is not that good in terms of speed run. 2 hours 56 minutes. Wow, good estimate. I don't usually estimate that well. Let's look at our armor and stuff. What would we like to replace more than anything? Probably our jewelry. Snake was pretty fast, yeah. Actually, probably armor, because we want a cloak, ideally. We want like RF Plus and something that's not the scarf. We really want more AC. Could go for different boots, different cloak, different body armor. So let's just see what good old Gozag gives us. Call Merchant, Antique Armor, Antique Weapon, and Gadget. Well, we go for the armor. Okay. Okay, we're going to buy these. The 2 armors and the cloak. I see that there's a Steam Dragon scale, but of course I don't care. Boots are so last season I could see you in something slimy. That's a Cloak of Invis. Not really what we want. Let's go ahead and identify. Okay, that's a scale mail with RLEC and MR+. We don't need RLEC. That's a scale mail with RF- and Slay. So we've been bamboozled. We've been bamboozled. So let's try again. Call Merchant. Weapon shop, antique weapon emporium, or jewelry shop. Jewelry shop it is. An MR minus ring. Wow, Gozag's just really playing all the hits today. There is a +5 reflection, so that's an option, but I'm going to get one more shop. Antique weapon, weapon, and book emporium. I guess we're going to go for antique weapon and just fingers crossed, give me some of that Arga. Alright, autumn katana. We actually could have some Japanese steel and a decent axe. Well, we have no idea if the axe is good, but it's not a broad axe. I could put on the Japanese steel. I do wish we had found it sooner. Yeah, I did get one of the clarity items. It's a little late is the thing. I am tempted to get it though, just because like if a Tarantella does show up, and there are vaults that can spawn them, I don't know. It's probably for the best if I use it. I tell you, I don't really want to. I don't want to dump experience into that. Random Tarantella dance. I mean, there's no spider, but I think they can just spawn as random enemies in vaults, just there, you know, just randomly. And I know that, well, let's take a look. Deep Elf Mage. Deep Elf Mages, one of them has summon vermin, don't they? Yeah, summon vermin, which I think can summon Tarantellas, and they're shapeshifters, as you say. So yeah, I hate to waste the experience, but I think we have to go for the Japanese steel. I think we actually do. I know it feels like a waste, but this is a mummy. This is a mummy. So we really have to be careful, and it's going to take a big weight, a big load off my mind if I'm using that. Fully immerse yourself in the study of the blade. Well, the thing is, I'm going to be tabbing really fast, right? So by the time I notice there's a Tarantella, it might be too late. And we don't want to lose our streak that way, do we? This is a great example of me doing something which is technically not optimal, but it saves me from making like a really embarrassing error later on. Because, I mean, you could just not make the error, or, even better, you could make it impossible for you to make the error. Yeah, it does stop Mesmerize, but that doesn't matter here because we have enough MR to make ourselves immune to it. Alrighty. Oh, it's Nicola. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Next song. Yeah. I think we're going to Vuln him. And then we're going to Paralyze, which works, but he's across the sea, so we're going to have to fight him with our trident. Okay, that was good. Let's make sure we're picking up Scrolls of Vuln for the future. Good. Randart Amulet should be able to have clarity and stasis. I agree entirely. Okay, riddle me this. Why is there a casual random bat just in shoals? Dismiss was fun. It lasted for all of like one version, if even that, but yeah. I like Dismiss. Ward was cool. I mean, you could name just about any removed wand, and it would be better than Harm. Oh, snapping turtle. Tearing my ass apart. Alright, let's clouds all this stuff. Good, I'm not barbed. Take 50 damage from the turtle. Gotta actually be careful around big turtles, man. 50 damage is no joke. I'm a little lacking in understanding as to why they do 50 damage. That seems like quite a lot for a little turtle, but I guess maybe he's supposed to be giant. A long trident and a short temper. I see. Okay, I can't blink. I can't learn blink while I'm being attacked. I gave it the old college try, but that's not how that works. For the future, let's learn blink. Hid it from your family and friends for weeks. Study, yeah, I would try to go for the fast study. Mid-combat study. Whoa, hold up, I almost left something behind. Look at this. Lightning rod. You know, I haven't had to do inventory management even once this whole game. Thanks, Mummy. Why is it the final game, Donimo? Well, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, me saying that. It's not really the final game. We're not going to lose. At least I hope not. It's more like this is game number 50. This is also this is also like the last game where we have not all of the races and classes won in the breadth of the streak. We've won every single race and we've won every single class except for Mummy. So this is game number 50. It's very aesthetic. Game number 50 closes out and makes it a great and greater player streak, if you're familiar with those things. So basically this is probably where I'm going to leave the streak until someone decides to try to challenge me. Okay. Let's go down. Sifamuna is a TA, like a teacher's assistant. I like that. I was a TA once. I'm just going to fight all this stuff. I don't need to take these sleepy time guys seriously on this character because I can't be put to sleep. Can't even be engulfed, actually, by the water elementals. It's almost time for Japanese steel. I would have preferred OCPA, but it's okay. We got clarity. How can I complain, you know? Yep, we bought it for about 2,000 monies. Can we tab a Kraken? Yeah, we can. Orange crystal plate armor, it has clarity. I mean, obviously the best possible thing to find would be Four Winds, the amulet. Well, the katana is a little bit of a troll. Insofar as, like, we have to stop using a weapon that we've already trained to min delay. But at the same time, it's a source of clarity, so. The thing is that if you put on the clarity after you've been confused, I don't think it turns it off, and that's why we've got to train ourselves in the way of the sword. While you went on dates with women, I trained in the blade. Just solved my shopping riddle. The answer was more shopping. It's true. It's always more shopping. I love how the Aquamancers kill themselves with steam sometimes. minus 2 aptitude is pretty bad, but I can live with it. Do we have MO? No, we don't. This is lame as hell. Okay, the rod. The rod did a few things for us there. Hold on a minute. What am I doing? Flame. Flame is the move here. We can make steam. Why would I not be giving these guys a nice steam bath? It's not like I'm going to be using this anywhere else in the game. Nice net attempt, guy. Alright, we used up all of our flame. Want of enslave. I have enough MR that really cannot touch me. This is indeed Shoals 4, by the way. Wow, that was a Spear of Disto, and I didn't respect it. Although I knew it could be possible down here, that's why I haven't been paying that much attention to whether there's Disto or not, because I know this character can, at this point, he can survive Abyss. But even so, I probably should pay a little bit of attention, because, well, it's not like I want to be Abyssed. We took the Disto Spear, by the way, so I can Abyss myself if I go to a bazaar and can't afford something that I want. You like that V axe pattern you got? I don't know what you mean. Did we get the rune yet? Nope. It's weird. We fought some very big huts. We busted some very big huts here. Lower on the map. It's beautiful. Oh, I see. This thing? Oh, wow. Ha! The tomahawks. Okay. How did that happen? Oh, shit. What's going on here? This is an awful lot of freaking Zot traps. Oh, it's one of these. Alrighty. We'll come back for that here in a minute. Zot traps should automatically have exclusions around them. It's insane to me that they don't. Then again, it's insane to me that they exist at all, so. Frost Giant, huh? Interesting. Okay, please don't smite me. Good. I couldn't really walk away because of the barbs. Okay, check it out. We're going to go ahead and use Lightning Rod. I knew she would be approaching, so we can keep zapping, having charged it up like that. Then, we're going to go up. Feel like Zot traps have been nerfed. That would be news to me. They can still paralyze you, can't they? Alright, that's the floor. Let's grab this Phantom Mirror. I see there's a Fire Dragon scale. You know what, let's look at all this crap after we go in, yeah. Tele 1, open. Tele didn't happen actually. There we go. I just got shoved away or something. Rand Lajatang. Oh boy! That's what I always wanted. Okay. Just waiting around for a while. Oh, I should check this ghost, huh? Nope, he can't do anything to me. Just killed a 50 damage ghost, I like that. Means my guy is very tanky. Okay. Dex plus 3 gloves, that's bad. +1 fire dragon scale, I guess I'll keep that in mind for the future, maybe. It's not good now, though. Yeah, you can get duplicates of ghosts, and sometimes they're like fake ghosts. We'll identify the Lajatang. It could be minus Tele. It is not. It's actually a Disto Lajatang. Okay. Well, that was a bust. Just watch all the waves. Okay. Should have read ID'd instead of wasting a scroll. Do you mean where ID'd? Or which item are you referring to? Are you referring to the gloves? Because with the gloves, it could have been Star Drain, which would have been mildly annoying. I didn't really want to have to deal with that. With the Lajatang, it's Disto, so that would have potentially abyssed me taking it off. In the case of the Fire Dragon skills, I should have wear ID'd, except I happen to be wearing a Star Train body armor, so no, I think identifying was the right move for all of these. Although you could make the argument I should have just eaten the drain, I guess, or risked it with the gloves. Okay. Really good, man. Wow, we have almost 40 viewers, 40 concurrent viewers right now. It's awesome. What's up, everybody? Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. No, sorry. I don't want to be that guy. Seems like if you want to grow your channel, you have to say things like that, though. Gozag can call you an Etsy shop. Oh, hey, that actually worked. We just gotta follow. Oh, it's Talus. I thought you were already following me. Did you just unfollow me and then refollow just so you could get tactically mentioned bitcoins? Oh yeah, rosecrypto.com to learn about bitcoins and Bitcoin accessories. All right. Flood Killer, are you just saying they're view bots, or are they actually view bots? Be a shame if they were view bots. Subbed but not following. Where's your little icon for the sub, man? Maybe it ran out. Anyway, I think we've been at this for a good little while. Nice little stream here. Pretty long, and I think we got a lot of progress. We got I'll sub to my YouTube. That makes sense. We got 2 runes. The MuMo is not a very good start, but you wouldn't know it from having seen this game. We got very lucky with our items. I was expecting a little more trouble. On the other hand, in the early game, we did have some trouble. Let's pop on our Autumn Katana real quick. See if we're attacking below speed 1. We are. So we're going to be using our Japanese steel from now on. We are...
MuMo of Soggy Tissue 9 Drain Trident and Japanese Steel Greed is good. Make sure not to choke to death on pies that you can't even eat.
Now, the pies are going to get all mushed up in my wrappings. I don't like it. But anyway, yeah, we are now a samurai mummy. I think that that's going to be it for the stream for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Probably tomorrow night, or maybe the night after, I'll stream again at roughly the same time, 6 p.m. EST, most likely. And we'll get a little more done. We'll do 15 ridges this game. We will probably, I don't know, I'll think about it, but we'll probably go into slime next. I think we can probably take it. But anyway, that's going to be it. Until next time, as Tony here says, thank you, Tony, for all the bits. Much appreciated, and the subs from Aramant and anybody else that I have forgotten. And thanks to everybody for coming by the stream. But until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.